biggest misconceptions is that we have these teams that we think of conceptually as just like hitting the gas, moving us forward, driving the company forward. And then there are teams that historically you might think of as pumping the brakes and slowing down. And a commercial team would be an example of an accelerating, and perhaps a legal team as this pumping the brakes team. But the reality is that we are on the ground floor of so much of the efforts that lead to company growth. Hi, I'm Leslie O'Callahan, and I am the Global Head of Legal at Adyen. Adyen is a financial technology platform. It connects customers to businesses, and it does that through payment processing, through data insights, and also through additional financial products. The moment a customer becomes a customer is a payment transaction. It's that first purchase of a good or services, and we help facilitate through our technology. I found myself in financial services after law school. I was in San Francisco. I went to University of San Francisco, and I, of course, was in the middle of tech everywhere in SF, and so I wanted to give that a go. I was working with small companies, startups, and after doing that for a little while, I felt like, what's the other side of this coin? What is it like to work for a huge company? And so I jumped over to a big bank, also in San Francisco, and that's where I had my Goldilocks moment of maybe I want something in between these two things, and that's how I found Adyen. A tiny bit of irony there in that while I was working at Adyen, we became a bank in the US. We have a banking license in Europe. The legal organization is so key to the company's growth, and I think that can be forgotten sometimes. I feel really passionate about this, and I can throw out all kinds of examples, things that we're doing every day. At a payments company, we have payment methods, and we have networks, and we have partners all over the place, and each of those starts with a contract. Most business relationships are starting with a contract, right? So the same is true with our customers. We have data privacy, which is really paving the way to ensure that our merchants feel safe and comfortable and sound when they're deciding whether or not they're going to work with us. And then on the corporate side, we have legal entities that we will set up if we're exploring expansion into a new part of the globe. We need to make sure that we have the structure to do that. Board meetings, corporate governance, we're consulting with our regulatory team on acquiring licenses or banking licenses if that's the right fit. And then that's giving our commercial teams the runway to get up and go and sell and keep the business moving. The riskiest thing I've done in my personal life, and I've done it time and time again, lesson not learned, is hopping on a bicycle when I land in Amsterdam and cycling my way via commute to the office. And it's so key to the culture to get on one, and Adyen is a Dutch company. It's headquartered in the Netherlands, and you got to embrace those moments. So what I lack in competence, I make up for in enthusiasm.